G'day everyone, and welcome back to Woody J Plays. I'm Woody J, and today I won't be playing anything now per se, but what I'm going to be doing is essentially presenting the first level from the hard campaign that I played as a part of my live stream that I did last week. I'm going to make a series essentially out of the Advance Wars live streams that I do, where I show each individual level. At the moment I'm doing the hard campaign, so it'll be a video for each level of that. Then I might move on to war rooms and things like that and keep them separated. We'll see how we go. Essentially it's to save people having to go through the entire 9 hours, especially if there's a certain level in particular they want to see. And it'll also help me with getting videos out on a more regular schedule. At the moment my schedule is incredibly contingent on finding time to edit videos, which I don't always get with my day job, like spending time with family, with the wife and kids. So it doesn't always work out, but this will just allow me to keep videos coming out and still work on those videos that need editing when I get the chance, but I won't have to hold off on content to allow for that. I can keep stuff coming out because these should be quite easy to get out. So yeah, planning on keeping these going. You'll still get plenty of other content. I'm still experimenting with other things and that. For this in particular, I'm very keen for Rebootcamp when it comes out, so this is essentially going to be some preparation for that. I'm extremely hyped and keen to do a lot of videos and content on that when it comes out. I'm thinking maybe even a 12-hour stream or two when it drops to play through it all. I want to get really stuck into it when it comes out. I'm very excited for it. But anyway, without further ado, here's the first episode of the series. And yeah, like I said, it's essentially going to be cuts from that live stream. So if you've seen the live stream, you've seen all this. If you enjoy the videos or anything on the channel, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe. That would help out a lot. And thanks for watching. So yeah, we might just kick it off, get stuck straight into it. Don't know if you guys want me to read this out or you can just read it yourselves. I'll just flick through it at the start. I'm assuming most people here have played the Advance Wars 2 campaign through. This would be probably the game that I've won the campaign on the most out of any game I've ever played. I think I've won the standard campaign at least 12 times, like a dozen times, and then the hard campaign probably only actually like 3 or 4 times over the years, like since I originally played it when I was young, when it first came out. G'day Hayden, welcome to the stream. Reboot Camp, so that'll be the best way for you to play it. And they don't have a release date for that anymore, but it sounds like it's still coming out. It's just they cancelled it because of everything that's happening at the moment in Ukraine. So hopefully it does still come out. There's been no indication to say that it's not going to. But that would be the best way for you to jump in, Hayden, if you're interested, once that comes out. Second game was a masterpiece, yeah, it sure was. I got the original one when it first came out on GBA and was in love with it, absolutely loved it. Played the hell out of it. Then I think it was either 1 year or 2 years later, Advance Wars 2 came out, and it just sort of improved on everything from the first one, I guess. They didn't add a whole lot, like they added a new CO for every nation except for Orange Star. Yeah, I don't think they added a new one for Orange Star. And then obviously the Black Hole COs and the Neo Tanks and those weird and wacky black hole inventions in the campaign. But so I mean, it wasn't a whole lot, but I still just found it's like such an improvement, and then sort of never went back to the first. I do need to play it again eventually. No worries, John. Thanks for tagging along, coming along and being with us today. Yeah, it's nostalgia overload. It's such a great game. And I only actually, so one of my goals back in the day and why I've played the original campaign so much is unlocking Sturm. So you unlock Sturm if you get an S rank overall score for the whole campaign. And I was never able to do it. It took me so long. And I was only able to do it when I got, I don't know if you guys know, but they released like these mini SNESes you could hook up to your TV. So I got one of those and hacked it to put Advance Wars 2 on it. And I managed to unlock Sturm on that. So that was about probably 3 years ago. So I should say too, like while I've won the campaign a lot, not so much hard campaign, I'm still not amazing at the game, so expect a few losses and the like, but we'll see how we go. Is that right? Blue. By the way, I wish this nation was decensored and called Bread Star. Orange just seems weird. Oh, true. I never thought of that before. So they changed it because of the, I guess, connotations with what, like the Red Army. I didn't know that. Yeah, John always wanted Sturm. Did you end up unlocking him, John, eventually? It's very difficult. Like I said, took me a long time. I'm not amazing at the game or anything. So this first mission, Fog of War, I'm always hesitant about Fog of War missions, especially in hard campaign. You just don't know how much forces they've got lurking in there. The fact that I've got battlecopters makes me think that Flak's got battlecopters or anti-airs. So what I'm doing here is I'm just doing the classic Advance Wars tactic of creating a bottleneck. So you can only get one unit in here at a time. Bridge has 0 defense stars. My city has 3. So I'm going to outlast them here and then just blast them with indirects. So I'll capture this. Oh, wait. I'll turn on the animations too, actually. Yeah, probably want to see the animations. So I'll retreat this fella. I'll blast this guy first. Always good to shoot with indirects first before you go in with your direct fire units, just to soften them up. You didn't, John. Yeah, right. Maybe Reboot Camp will be your time to shine when it comes out. So I don't actually want to move this guy into this gap. I'll sit him here so he can still... Yeah, that's the way to go. So I'm still a bit hesitant about the old, if there's any anti-airs or battlecopters, so I'll just keep these guys back. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Just so you know too, I'm not going through and doing like a S rank on every mission or anything like that. Hard campaign was always for me hard campaign for me was essentially get through it to unlock Hatchy, so I never really strived for those higher ranks. Probably should have, but that's just what I did. So I'm not super across. Probably should have moved that guy there and this guy up here. Anyway. And there's the anti-air, so yeah, good thing I kept my copters back. So I'll just keep doing this strat, I guess. Get Flak to keep sending his units into the meat grinder. Yeah, Hayden, it's coming out on Switch, that's right. So, like I said, there's no date announced at the moment. This was the original release date, hence the stream. But nothing, no more news yet, But at the same time, it hasn't been outright said they've cancelled. I mean, they wouldn't cancel it, surely not. They've finished the game. It'll come out eventually. We just gotta wait and see. Blue, play with animation C. Oh, here we go. Flak. Crushing stuff's what I do best. Classic. Animation C. So what's that one, Blue? Is that still the battle animations, just not the capturing animations? Is that what C is? Blast this guy in the rear. That sounded really bad. I just realized. We'll shoot at the unit that is behind the other unit. What I should have said. We'll stick this guy up in the mountain. Gives us a bit of extra... Whoa! Bit extra vision. And then I'll move my anti-air in to wipe out this mech. Alright, I guess I'm not going for those crazy scores, so I could probably just YOLO, move my copters in. Yeah, screw it. Start clearing them out. So today I'm aiming... Oop, sorry, I think my mic just went a bit hectic there. Sorry about that. I might just reduce that. A little bit. Yeah, so today I'm aiming, we'll see how we go, but I'm aiming for a 6-hour stream and just see how far we can get in this hard campaign. Don't think I'll be able to finish it. I'm hoping for completion of like Blue Moon or Yellow Comet, but we'll see. Just reduce that a bit more, sorry. We'll see how we go. Alright. Won't move this guy in because that medium tank will just blast it to pieces. I think we'll leave it there. Ooh. Wow, it's only 4 health. Yeah, true. I won't know. That's why I'm going to have to send stuff in eventually. I know there's a medium tank. I think what I'll do is I'll do the old bottleneck strat until we take out the medium tank, and then I'm just going to roll in. Probably has some indirects hidden in the forest too. That's what they tend to do with like Fog of War missions in the campaign. So I'll send my copters around and try to clear through the forests. So just try that animation C out for you, Blue. Just oh, it says it. Blue player battle animation only. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. Don't need to see the guys jumping up and down on buildings. Alright, looking good. Yeah, there's the medium tank. Let's march across here. Pick out this guy. Too easy. Probably should be healing this fella up. Let's leave that at that. Don't think I'm going to get a good speed score on this with this strategy. So how come I didn't show the battle animation then? Does it only show my battle animation? View player battle animation only. Right. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Alright. So we'll blast this guy. Done deal. And honestly, I can't remember exactly all the hard mission hard campaign missions, because I do play it a lot more infrequently to the standard campaign. But I think from memory it's just like the missions are quite similar. They just give the enemy a whole lot more troops, except for these first couple. So this mission's normally a tutorial in the standard campaign. It's just like Andy versus Flak. You got a couple of infantry each, real basic. So they obviously had to change that up for the hard campaign, because you can only unlock the hard campaign once you've oh, do I risk it? Yeah, screw it. No! You only get the hard campaign once you've played through the standard one, won the standard one. I'll end that. Oh, okay, Recon went down there. Sweet. Good old AI. Get this guy in position for a Sammy superpower instacap. So I need to try and do a bunch of damage to get my superpower going. Don't know if I'll be able to. I'm not sure how much damage each star represents. But we'll try. We'll try and get that superpower. It's always fun getting a Sammy instacap. What should I do here? Can that guy reach that? No, we can't. I guess we're just gonna have to go. Not a whole lot of damage. Hayden, is there a maximum number of days to get a mission done by, or does it just cause a lower rank? So many questions. No, that's all good. So yeah, at the end of a mission, you get judged on three factors. You get a score for each, and that'll determine your rank for that mission. So that's what I was talking about with like S ranks. That's that's the highest rank you can get. You nearly need perfect scores on each of those factors. So speed's one of those. So the longer you take in a mission, the lower your speed ranking will be. But there are some missions where you have a time limit. So it'll say, you know, you've only got X amount of days to finish the level. And that's when, if you go too slow and you don't meet that day requirement, you'll lose the mission. Yeah. So the other factors for... oh, so close. The other factors for scoring at the end of a mission is technique, which is based off how many of your total... screw it, just start capturing. How many of your total... units you've lost. So it doesn't necessarily go off number. It's like a percentage, I believe, of your total force. So in pre-deployed maps like this one, where you can't build units, it can be more difficult for your technique score. But later on, we'll do missions where we have bases where we can produce more units. If you spam units, it helps that score. And then you've also got a power rating. Here we go, get the cap. And power rating's based off how many units you kill. It might actually be how many units you kill in a single day, in a single turn. There you go, superpower. Let's just use that to win. Even though I would have capped it with a 7 health infantry. And John, just as you mentioned before, like unlocking Sturm, that was sort of the turning point for me to get him. I never really understood those 3 factors and what they represented. It wasn't until I looked that up and got that understanding of exactly what they meant. I mean, it's been 3 years since I played, so now I'm a bit foggy again. But I looked up exactly what each of those, oh my god, drawing a blank now. Each of those things that you get at the end of the mission, what you actually need to get a high score in them. And that's what put me across the line to end up getting Sturm. So watch this. This will be a terrible speed rating. Oh, never mind. S rank. Okay. They want you to do the old bottleneck strat. That's a very generous speed rating. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to see more content like this. It'd help out a whole heap. It'd help out a lot. I've added a Discord to the description of the video. Consider joining that if you want to get more updates on the channel, or talk to any of the other fans in there or myself about any of the games I play on this channel. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.